Show of the year already. I've activated the full line from this point 0302908607 0302908607. That's the number to call us and join in the conversation. Yes, so let's get back into it. Opanyin, you wanted to say something before I went on the break.
It would have been a great idea if the president could have bitten the bullet and take some decisions. So what are some of these decisions? What is the threshold of our loans that then makes our debt unsustainable? Do we know? We don't know. Yeah. So the president should be able, with the finance minister and all the financial sector people within the government, look at a point where we say, full stop, no more loans. We go past this, it makes our debt unsustainable. And in doing so, communicate to the people why A project, B project, D project we can't do. You know what that does? It makes a government streamline the important projects, those projects that are priority, because you have a limit you can't cross. Has the president shown that? Has that leadership been demonstrated that when we get to a certain point, we need to consider whether loans should be granted or not? Should Parliament not look at encasing such a thing in law to control our spending? But no, we haven't done it. So you ask the question, why do you think we would want to curtail loans that are given us? Why? We wouldn't want to. Because you see, we have this idea that the people have voted for us.
Okay. But let me pick my first call. I'll come back to you. Nilai is joining us from Accra. Nilai, good morning. Yes, please lower the volume on your TV set and listen to us through your handset.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing too?
Good.
Okay.
I'm following your discussions, and I just arrived from Germany where I reside. I am very much interested in the last conversation about the loans and the man who is a real MPP man who was following an MPP. It makes a lot of mistakes, because if you don't fear your president, in Germany, in Europe, we talk openly. It is the president who is responsible for taking decisions.
Can you position yourself? Can you hear me? I'm struggling to hear you, so if you can reposition yourself for me, so that your line could be very much audible for us.
It's too loud.
Is it okay now?
Yes, yes, it's better now.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yes, it's better now. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is the fear of President Akufo-Addo has made him so arrogant to take his own decision. I think the country belongs to me. When you are going for a loan, I don't know whether he has got grandchildren, he has got good friends around him. You take a decision of taking loan without consulting even common Ghanaians who voted you into power. You took decisions without thinking about how they are going to suffer. This government is talking about the kind of money we all knew. They have chopped through families and friends. And Ghanaians are paying dearly. He is a type of arrogant president. And he has got somebody like that man who follows Alan Tamante, trying to shake him.
His name, no, he has a name.
That you are the cause of all the downfall in the loans in this country.
Okay.
I don't know why people fear the president.
Thank you very much.
That is not to be feared.
Okay. No one fears it. I'm not sure. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for this program, because since I came, I've been watching this TV Africa. You stop. When you are, especially you, the young man sitting there, you talk boldly, you ask questions without fear. And that is how we have to go.
Thank you very much.
The other man who is the CPP man is coming out with some positive ideas, but he's also hiding something. The president of this country has failed the whole nation with arrogance and taking loans and sharing. If I'm telling you something, sharing.
Okay.
And
yes.
I will tell you a lot of money that goes into.
You can help me on that one. Thank you very much. I'm happy that you joined us. Yes. Thank you very much. The guys up there, please do help me and listen to me from here. You can also call 0302908607, 0302908607. But my guests are Mr. Philip Landing and Opanyin Jantuah. That's their names. So if you want to refer to them.
The gentleman was venting his spleen.
Yes. And you can understand his frustration.
Yes, you can understand his frustration. You can understand his frustration when you look at the quantum of loans we have taken. And really, we haven't seen much with regards to it. It's frustrating. And for me, one of the major things that the president doesn't do, he doesn't talk to us.
Do people fear the president? Like his
party people fear him.
Safanyine.
His party people, let me finish.
His
party people fear. Philip is a different breed.
But the gentleman was accusing him of fearing the president.
I said Philip is a different breed. When you take MPP people, he's a different breed.
So he doesn't fear the president?
Philip doesn't fear anybody. Philip doesn't fear anybody. I've known this man for over 50 years. He doesn't fear anybody, and where he needs to express himself, he will express himself. Listen to what you said yesterday. Oseche Mensah.
Should we come back and listen to that? Because Alhaji has joined us now. Alhaji is calling us from Teshi. Alhaji, good morning.
Yeah, Dennis, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing very well by God's grace. How about you?
Oh, by this.
We thank God.
Once we are alive, we thank you.
Yes.
And Jantuah and my good friend, Mr. Landing.
Good morning.
Last week, Mr. Landing called me.
He called you?
Mr. Landing.
Yes. Oh, okay. So finally, you guys met?
No, we didn't meet, but we just
No. We'll talk on phone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes,
That's nice.
Yes. That's what I always have been saying. Mr. Landing is a good man. You understand? But at times, I have some small problem with Mr. Landing. Why? Because the way he is defending this government. I know that Mr. Landing is not part of this government. I know. And Mr. Landing too is very honest man. Loyalty. See, people who they start with them, with Allah, along the line, all of them fall down. The John Akufo-Addo and then says, Lastika, this guy from National Lottery, Samir Nku, then they are Alan boys. But along the line, they fall. And still now, Mr. Landing is with Allah. Since Kufuor time, up to date, Mr. Landing is staying with Allah. That shows the kind of person Mr. Landing is. He's a very good man.
Okay.
And about this our loans, this our borrowing fee. If you are deep pay, will you continue digging?
Yes.
If you are deep pay, will you continue digging?
I'm not sure you will. You need to.
All these things that we are saying now, you are the young guys, so you are the people who are coming in. All this mess that these people are causing us today. I'm telling you, Dennis. So, first out too. What out? If you know so, see, all this money that these people are contracting, all these loans that they are piling out, Akufo-Addo, 80 years now, 78, 80 years, next year. Dennis,
yeah.
I know you are a young guy, early 30s. So you people are coming to face this mess. Talk, I beg you. Dennis, stop.
All right.
So don't defend them at all.
Okay.
Stop. I beg you in the name of God.
All right.
Stop. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Alhaji. We'll do well to serve God and country without fear or favor. 03029086007. We have to be wrapping up our conversation, unfortunately. I wanted us to touch on what the TUC
Dennis,
told the
are we
government.
bankrupt?
I mean,
are we bankrupt?
We are almost.
Are we almost?
Our reserves are
bankrupt?
empty. That's what the World Bank is
bankrupt.
So we are almost. They say we are
bankrupt. When you're bankrupt, do go for more loans, irrespective of the fact that there are some crucial areas. Because government should be able to tell us. For me, the only one that I find quite interesting is the 200 million for the digital thing. That's the only one I find interesting. But government should be able to tell us how we are going to repay that money.
But even then, we should know how the digital infrastructure is being improved.
Where are we?
What is that? What is that money going to be used for? We are being told it's going to be used to improve the digital infrastructure.
They said in the north.
How? What exactly?
Rural areas.
Are we going for satellite? What are they doing?
Plan for it.
Yeah,
how it's going to be
know.
implemented and all
Let
of that.
us know. You know, it is good. At least when I come here and people are talking, I can say something from my party. But if you don't tell us, I mean, how do we
But
know?
do you fear the president? I want you to answer for yourself.
Why do I fear the president? I don't fear him.
He's a human being like all of us.
Because
I've known His Excellency President Akufo-Addo before he became president. I've known him many, many years. When I was a young man like you, I knew him well. He knows me very well. I have a lot of respect for him. We are friends.
You can speak truth to him when you have to.
Pardon?
You can speak truth to him when you have to.
Oh, I mean,
We've never had that. Failed to do.
We've never had that conversation. But His Excellency the President knows me. He knows me well. He's known me well over the years. So
all right, let's wrap up the conversation in the last 4 minutes. I'll give you two each. Maybe a final word, and then if you can take, quickly for me on the call by the TUC, the Trade Union Congress, for the president to redirect his attention from the National Cathedral to a national hospital. You should rather make it a national hospital instead of a national cathedral.
Well,
was that speaking through truth to power?
Well, I don't know whether it's a position of the Trade Union Congress of Ghana, but the General Secretary or Secretary General made that call. Well, that's his view and his suggestion. Others may have other suggestions and other views. The National Cathedral itself, I think where we've got to now, a lot of us are not so sure whether we should go ahead with the National Cathedral, whether it's one of our priorities for now. We owe so much. And as a member of the New Patriotic Party, it's becoming some sort of discomfort when you hear some of the opposition members, some of the things they are saying. It's not comfortable. I wish we could reorganize that chapter in a way that will make all of us feel proud. You know, so that's all I'll say about.
By the way, let me also add that Okudzeto Ablakwa, has been vindicated by the courts for the case against him by Reverend Kusi Boatin.
He has not been vindicated by the courts.
Okay.
The court said the person who issued the summons to him, the
Reverend Kusi.
Yeah. No. The court official who was not a duly registered court official, and for that reason, it was it was virtually null and void. You know, that person is not a registered official, and I think the courts have a process whereby, you know, over the years, I think the last few, I can't remember which exact Chief Justice, but and it's all part of the digitalization process of the courts. You know, the courts have gone through, I think, from the days of Chief Justice Georgina Wood.
Please be wrapping up for me.
Yes. So they have a way of tracking everything now, and it was established that this gentleman had not been properly constituted to do that act. So on the basis of that, it was not that what Okudzeto was saying was no.
All right.
But the court also said that the prosecution wasn't able to state its case as clearly as it would have been expected, and because of that, Okudzeto was set.
So the case was thrown out.
Well, it was thrown out. So let me ask a question. If President Akufo-Addo wasn't President Akufo-Addo, wouldn't he have been charged for causing financial loss to the state with this cathedral project?
Would he?
We would.
Oh. Because
How much? Still building what?
Still building.
Is there not a big hole where this thing is? Haven't we spent? Isn't it the biggest hole in the world for the amount of money we spent? And some of us have said, President Akufo-Addo, if for anything at all, if you still want to do this thing, push it to Ghana at 70. Let me ask you the question. This is President Akufo-Addo's last term. If President Akufo-Addo leaves, an NDC government comes to power, MPP government comes to power, and outside the CPP government comes to power, which leader will continue that project? Tell me, which leader will continue that project?
And even with that project, we have a lot of judgment debts to pay.
I said financial loss to the state, heavy. President Akufo-Addo, if he went president, he could be charged for causing financial loss to the state, especially when you said from the beginning government's money wasn't going to be part and parcel of this. And we say what? TUC said we should change it to a hospital.
A national hospital.
Well, he has broken buildings that was there for before independence. That cost alone runs into millions of cedis. Millions of cedis. And who should be held responsible? When God spoke to President Akufo-Addo, or when he spoke to God, were we there? Were the people there? And when God spoke to him and he felt it was something he should do, did he come and consult us? Did he come and say, I've spoken to God. God has given me said I should build this. My people, please, let's come and let's think about it and let's see how. Just what that man was saying. President Akufo-Addo feels that this country is his. And he can do whatever he wants to do because it is from an idea way back from UGCC days that Nkrumah came and snatched their possession. That's the idea that is still in his head.
What was the possession?
Huh?
What possession?
Ghana, they owned Ghana. Ghana was for them. And it's a shame that a lot of these people my father's age are all gone. Because when they sit and they tell you some of the things that happened then, and some of the way that the UGCC were holding Ghana as if it was their property, and the kind of pain that they went through when Nkrumah did what he did, you will understand why Akufo-Addo is acting the way he's acting. Let's tell President Akufo-Addo, this country isn't his. It's the people who have put you there. Serve the people. If you have an idea that you feel it should be a national idea, as Philip is saying, bring it to the fore. Let's discuss it. Look, we have two existing presidents, he being number 3. Where we are today, has he sought, even if you won't go to President Mahama, President Kufuor, has he sought any advice from him? Because he feels he can do it all. Okay.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Opanyin Jantuah, a lawyer, a legal practitioner and a political affairs chairman of the CPP, and also Mr. Philip London Safohene,